Jarrod, here's this moment for a woman in women's sports where we really don't see, with the exception of a few, women cash in a big way. What does Carli need to do?
Yeah, no, it's a huge opportunity for her and her team, but she needs to pounce on it right away. If you think about it, there are only a certain moment in time, especially in women's soccer, where you have this moment where people know who you are and you're in the zeitgeist of pop culture. And so I would say over the next 2 to 3 months, she really needs to lock in some 2 to 3 to 4 year long deals with some key sponsors that not only are going to promote her as a personality in soccer, but potentially as a pop culture icon to all of society as well.
Jarrod, what's the incentive then? You're absolutely right that there is this moment in time for a female soccer star to capitalize on this kind of stardom, if you will.
Fame.
But what's the incentive then for the sponsor? If it's only going to last for a few months, why would you want to lock somebody in for a few years?
Right. Well, that's part of the negotiation, actually. I think that the brand has just as much as a responsibility to keep her top-of-mind awareness to their consumers as well. So if you think about it, this could be a true partnership. Over the next year, she's going to be very popular. You have the Olympics coming up next year, and then you have a long hiatus. So for the next 365 days, it will be a true one-to-one partnership, but then the brand has a responsibility to keep the momentum and the movement for her after that point going into the next window of opportunity. So that is actually a leverageable negotiation point for a brand and something that her team should really covet as well to keep her top of mind for a long time.
All right, Jarrod, I want to share some points she made earlier this week and get an understanding how she can really magnify this it factor. Take a look.
I think I blacked out. I was on a mission from as soon as the whistle blew, you know, with Jill allowing me that little bit of extra freedom to kind of do what I do. You know, I'm thankful for that. Everybody behind me, you know, cleaned up things, defended.
I do want to go back to what Erik said. What type of companies? When I think about big-time athletes, I think about a Michael Phelps. I only care about swimming at a very specific point in time, and there's not that many men out there buying Speedos. Who is she going to capture? Who wants to buy this Carli Lloyd magic for how long?
Yeah, I think you could go really mass with Carli. I think there are some obvious brands like cosmetics brands, hair care brands that talk about female empowerment. And also I think it should be noticed that this is also a tremendous accomplishment for Title IX. And this is a way that you can celebrate Title IX and its glory along with the success of her.
Celebrate Title IX, but does Title IX sell? We're talking about Carli Lloyd making money.
Yeah, I think it actually provides a reason and a credibility for a brand to continue the conversation. So there's a moment in time that we're celebrating the championship, but Title IX could be that connective tissue that brings her year to year for the next 3 to 4 years. But I think you have cosmetics companies, hair care brands, certainly credit card companies, Visa is already attached to her, automotive, and any brands that really talk to millennial. And by the way, it does not have to just be female. It could be about sport in general.